Hello. All right, so today I'm going to be working a little bit more on my project. I wanted to start by poking. There we go. Excellent. So I'm going to start off by popping a little post up on the Book of Faces because I get to do this one all on my own. Hopefully that worked. There we go. I don't know how people do this by themselves. I really don't. Marvelous, there we are. So tonight I'm going to be working a little bit more on my fun little scene that I have with my cute little teddy bears. But I figured I would start by just doing a couple little warm-up doodles. Because I can. I need to get rid of that. What is that? Why is that there? One more thing I need to prep, which is the pop-out chat. Let's make it so you can see that too, actually. The other day I purchased a fabulous hat with a ridiculous feather on it, and it made me very happy. Alright. So first things first is I'm going to come in here and try to clean up this lovely clown a little bit. It has been a little bit messy, and I want to make sure that we're decently pretty here. So I didn't stream this part, but I did put the I fixed the buttons in the center, so it's a little less wobbly now. Still may go in and touch them up some more. And that was just a little too off center for functionality's sake. So that's better. So I do want to go in here and give a little bit more highlight to my clown's hair. So it's very flat right now and I don't like it. Yeah, just look at that difference, one side versus the other side. And I did go in also, not while streaming, just while I was thinking about it, and I did his lips a little bit more. So I'm gonna go tidy those up. And sometimes I'll do that when I'm just thinking, oh, I should add this piece. I'll just neaten up and go do a quick scribble, and then I'll come back to it and actually try to make it look halfway decent. There we go, I think that's better. And while I'm on this layer, I'm going to clean a little bit because I know there's a couple of spots that need a bit of a tidy in this particular layer. Cool. Okay, so I need to straighten his belt too. And just shadow him in a little. I like my little clown, he's kind of fun. But I wanted to sort of neaten him out. I was working on him a little bit the other day, and I just never got back to him, so today's the day we're cleaning him up. Actually, it's not going to go that far. It's going to get dark over there. Okay. She's a little less crookedy. So now I think I'm going to go over, and I wanted to do kind of curtains. No, doodle it right here so you can see right along this section, so I can have light going that way. So that is my next step. And then after I put that in, I'm going to go in and do some blocks right around here to kind of sit in the front. Give it a little bit more depth of play. But first, curtains. So that's that. And go all the way back here. So those are actually kind of my note layers. So I've got my blocks, clown, the horse outline, and my curtains. But since I'm pretty solid on the blocks, I'm actually going to take this layer. Not that. I'm going to add another one and delete that once I've finished with the curtains, because the curtains are really the only thing other than the blocks that I really have, and then it's going to be lighting and shadow and depth. So eventually the clown won't look flat, the horse won't look flat, things like that. But right now I'm just kind of trying to put everything in its place, building the scene. And I need to not talk for so long because my tea's getting cold. So let's see, what color are we thinking for the curtains? And I was kind of thinking of red to sort of balance out my horse over here. But I also was thinking maybe a blue. So I think it's actually going to be a bit of both. So that's going to be my base. Put you under there. And let's make that bigger, that would make sense. Originally, I was going to have a little pole elephant. Oh, hello, Crystal. Alright, let's take a look at what Krita is telling us. I bet that's what it is. Alright, so that should be that. I don't know why it's not letting me put the chat up today. It usually does. And thank you also for letting me know that there was an issue. I'm going to add a new window capture. there it is. My word, that was a pain. All right, so does that look a little bit better? Hopefully. Thank you, and thank you for saying something, because I did not know. How are you today, Miss Crystal? I was working on your clown earlier. Okay. I know it looks so messy once you take all the other stuff away. I'm sorry. Specifically, I don't need you anymore. Once I finish this. I'm doing okay, just hanging out. I have been hard at work, kind of. We did a new video last night, and then that's a good elephant color. It's better. We did a new video last night, so that was fun. And now he's at a holiday party. Flatmate, to those who don't know who I'm talking about. And I am hanging out here, drinking colder than it should be tea, because I keep getting distracted. Also, excellent news. My mother is volunteering at a clinic, and she is going to be getting the first dose of a certain 2-part shot. So she will be immune, and that makes me very, very happy. I haven't seen her in a while, so once she's safe, we'll probably go have a bit of a vacay in the wilds of Virginia. I know I'm not following the pattern at all, but I don't want to. This is going to be such a small detail anyways, but I wanted something on the curtains. So, yeah, fun times. I kind of want him to be wearing a fez, because I want there to be a lot of red in this section. Why the elephant is wearing a fez, I do not know, but I have determined that it should be, because fezzes are cool, I guess. Oh, I hate you right now. of the great challenges of digital art is when you suddenly realize that you're on the wrong layer. Last night, I was on the wrong layer for about 20 minutes. It was tragic. But, it's life. Also, I had my friend Todd. Crystal, do you know Hot Todd Lincoln at all? Have you ever heard that name? He is a strong man in the sideshow scene. Yes. Well, because I mentioned you, and he's like, oh, I don't think I know who that is. And I'm like, how do you not know Crystal? Okay. So, because I know you were also, barring COVID times, pretty bi-coastal. And he's more like DC, Philly, New York scene. Yeah, that's possible. I am not very practiced at drawing elephants. I am sorry to all of the elephants I'm about to offend. I think I'm just gonna straight up give him like the Dumbo collar. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cute little elephant. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Evelyn and their horrible Elephant Evelyn. No, what is it? Elephant Elephant song. It is generally very terrifying. But it sounds really cute. It sounds adorable. Not bad for not knowing how to draw an elephant, if I do say so myself. Thank you. Crooked Fez. Elephant. It's like such a tiny, tiny detail. We're going to draw another one down here. What I wanted to do to kind of preserve the illusion a little bit is actually have it likely didn't quite match the pattern up down here. But they tried. My fictional seamstress tried. I don't actually know the song at all, but I'm pretending I do. I'm pretending I know the song. Now I have to try to draw another elephant that looks vaguely similar to that elephant, or wait, that's not right. Hold on, I know this one. If I were just going to try to draw an identical elephant, wish me very well. The good thing is he's going to be like partly obscured by the teddy bear ear, so that's fine. The second one never looks as good as the first. And in my weird little elephant world, he's going to be kind of balanced on the ball. Except that ball's too low. Darn. You can make it work. Give him a big fat elephant tummy so he looks super cute. No, I want his leg to be slightly bent. Elephant balanced on ball. Cool, I'm kind of proud of that. I'm going to save that like now before something crazy happens, because save your art. And drink your tea. Alrighty. Elephant on a ball. We have been fairly victorious on that. Okie dokie. Next. Is guess what? Another elephant on another ball. And this time we're only seeing the very end of the elephant. So like collectively, you get to see the entire elephant, but individually you don't. You have to use your imagination to put the elephant together. I just suddenly remembered that elephants have tails and I have to go back to the other one to give him one. Sorry, elephant. Elephant tummy. Hyper zoom. It's not really a tail, it's the implication of a tail. You pretend the elephant has a tail. Too big. Alright, so we have some elephants on the curtains. You know, come in here, make you a reasonable size again. And we are going to a little bit of shadow. Cute. Voila, le carton. Don't judge me for my fake French. Alright, more tea. I got lucky today. Somebody made tea before leaving. So I was left with almost a full pot, which is fantastic for me. Da-da-da-da-da. Still don't know the song. All right, where am I going? So this whole layer, layer 8, can go away. Goodbye, layer 8. My clown can come back. This handsome clown. And I now want to put some blocks up in the front. Some teddy bear. I don't like that those two are on the same layer, but that's fine. Because I think all I actually have to do is move this one up. Cool. Now we are going to put some blocks. Thank you, Crystal. Slight pause. I'm going to actually look up what these block patterns actually look like, because I remember them in my head, but I don't remember them that well. Yes, good. That is what's going on. A little lighter than that. They were a really pale wood from what I'm seeing. I should zoom in on this one block in particular. I'm going to lose my guidelines, but I'll find him again. Hmm. That's better. Perspective. Very underappreciated portion of art class. What letter should it be? Hello, Miss Tori. How are you? So I am, because you were just joining us, working on a creepy toy scene because I haven't actually changed all that much. What is Phantasmaphobe? I'm curious. You've piqued my interest. Ghost hunting video game. I don't need a ghost hunting video game. I've decided that the first block is going to be the letter M because in looking at the reference photo of wooden blocks, the letter M is green. And I picked the color before I picked the letter. Not that it really matters because, you know, it's fantasy, but still. Oh, yes, of course. So, started out actually as kind of a weird dream that I had that evolved into the teddy bear. And then I was like, what other toys can we think of? And somebody said a cell phone or a toy phone. So the phone happens because I looked up toy phone and I discovered something from the 1960s called a chatter phone. And a chatter phone is terrifying. In fact, of all the things in this image, I feel like the phone is the thing that I really cannot give justice to. It is quite terrifying. So then I put in a toy clown. There may or may not be clowns around here. And then I decided on a rocking horse. I actually didn't stream while I was doing the drum. I just decided to do a drum one day. I need to go fix it. And then today, let's see. 2 nights ago I put in the rocking horse, and then today I did the curtains and the blocks. Thank you. And actually, let me get that while I'm thinking about it, because that's horrible and slightly embarrassing. There we go. The bit behind the bear doesn't matter. If you take any of the things away, you start to see the sketchwork underneath, and that's not pretty, but that's okay. I don't think I've done enough with the phone, though. I'm going to go and try to really capture the cracked out expression that the original chatter phone has. Because it is a terrible piece of everything. It is no pretty. But anyway, so that's what we have right now. The M actually looks a lot better when I zoom out of it, which is good and kind of expected. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough that when it's zoomed out, it doesn't look really messed up. That's good. As I was discussing the other night with the gentleman I was talking about earlier, Hot Todd Lincoln, strongman, I have this tendency to kind of focus on the smaller pieces, and I really need to not do that. I really need to look at the big picture. So I'm trying to not be too persnickety about these letters. You know, they've got to be good enough, but as you saw when it zoomed out, it looked pretty great. Like I am happy with that as it is. I do this, Danny Grimm will do that too. We kind of have the same bad art habit where we will, it's like you sit there and you start focusing on this leaf and you draw this leaf and then you end up with this really cool, really detailed leaf, but there's thousands of leaves on the tree. Oh, all right, Crystal. Well, I will talk to you soon. I may actually, because it's further along, so I may actually take a shot and post this later. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you and talk to you when I talk to you. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. All right. It is, I think, a common artist problem. Okay. So I'm looking at like all the different types of old blocks. Some of them would have letters on different sides in different fonts. I'm not sure how much I want to do that. That's also a lot. But then again, everything happens somewhere. Oh, hang on. Slight pause, have to get power. Ow. Must have been sitting too long. There's the plug. There we go. We're over here like, all of a sudden the screen went dim. Goes into power save mode. Not good. lettering is not actually my strong suit, just so you'll know, in case you couldn't tell. As you could say, I got an F in lettering. Ha ha ha. See what I did there. But still good enough for... kind of. Okay, now I have to fix that because that angle is totally bonkers wrong. You go that way, you go that way, you go that way, you go that way. Yay! Once again, perspective. It's the name of the game. I promise I'll get back to like drawing more fun stuff soon. Just happened to hit on the day where I had to do lettering. That's much better. That's a lot better. I can live with that. Okay, I'll save in the off chance that anybody is arguing along with me. Now is a good time to save. I used to stream with a bunch of other artists, and we would always say, all right, everybody save. Like anytime one person thought of it, everybody did it. because otherwise you forget and then something goes wrong and then you're in trouble. Cool. That's what happened. Just a hint. Me up in there a bit. And cool. Very, very good. Okay. Next block. And this one's going to be a little more head-on. Head-on, apply directly to the forehead. All right. To be honest, I don't know quite how much longer I'm going to be on because I am starting to be a little tired. And it's not even like that I'm physically tired, it's just looking at the screen for too long and I go, my brain starts to hurt. So I should probably go commune with the boys. I like talking to them when I'm home alone. I think maybe blue. No, because the other one's green, so maybe orange. I don't think I have much orange in the scene. Like, not much proper orange, you know? I'm also not entirely sure if that's gonna work here. Actually, no, I think it will, but I think I'm going to have the orange block part be the upper bit this time. And what letter should it be? All right. Not bad for a start. So I have to put something else on the top of that block, and I'll have to do something else for that one. But that's okay. That's where we are for the time being. And I've been going for close to an hour, I think. I'm not entirely sure. So I do believe I'm going to meander off. But I want to thank you for joining me. I do appreciate very, very much. Love to everyone who stopped by. And until next time, thank you. I can just